Hi, my name is Saskia, and in this tutorial, I want to show you real quick how to use the color palette tool in Mojomox. Color palettes is something that designers usually only look at after the logo is designed, the font is picked, and the logo is somewhat final. So you might even do that, and most designers do that usually in a black and white mode, so they don't even look at colors just yet, or maybe they have played around a little bit with a bunch of options. But let's start with black and white. Let's say we're happy with the logo overall. Um, Now you can, in the right-hand sidebar, open up this if in case it's closed. You open up the color palette drop-down arrow, and then you can scroll through a bunch of options here or presets here, and just kind of even, you know, click through just to get an overall feel for what direction you might be looking for. Generally, color palettes are, just like everything else in logo design, based on strategic choices, and often for colors that is actually looking at your competitor colors. You want to stand out. You want to pick a color that is not yet taken by one of your competitors, so it's more memorable and easier to identify for your customers. Let's say you know the direction that you want to go into. Three colors for a palette is usually a really good direction, and this is what Mojomox also comes with. Um, so the first color is your brand primary color in this way. In this example right here would be, somewhat of a pinkish red. Um, the secondary color is the one here in the center of this of the color bar down here. And you just kind of see that the presets are made in a way that, you know, all three colors have enough contrast so they all work together in whatever combination they'll end up, being used. This is important because sometimes you kind of forget that you will have to create all these assets later on, marketing assets, and you kind of want to have a lot of options for how to combine your brand colors. Um, so what I often see is that people kind of choose something that is, let's say, similar, and you can kind of play around here, and you run into problems where like this is a little bit hard to read. Sometimes, this also can be nice for like beauty brands where the contrast isn't extremely necessary, but it's just kind of a little bit more sophisticated and subtle. But overall, if you're looking for brand colors, you kind of want to go for something that is really readable in all combinations. So here we're having the problem of the light purple kind of, being not having enough contrast with the pale blue background, the tertiary color in this case. So you kind of want to play around with the colors so that the contrast is high enough in all combinations. And if you scroll down further, you actually see a bunch of mock-ups. And you just kind of see here, for example, the tertiary color, the gray, does not really work that well on the primary color. Usually, you want to pick as a tertiary color something that is an accent um, and can be used for a button. So the way we set this up here is so that you can kind of see this stuff really quickly and can make decisions based on practicality rather than, just um, taste or something. Anyway, so play around with it. This is a new color that we put in. So this is, for example, works really well. Play around with it until you're happy. And also remember that, especially if you're a startup, you can, Mojomox is set up in a way that where you kind of see like if it's not working in real life later on, you can always adjust, go back in and adjust a little bit your colors until you kind of figure out a palette that serves you well on an ongoing basis. So I hope you find that helpful. Let me know if you need any other tips, but this is now it uh, for, as a short, quick color tutorial. All right, bye.